Welcome back to the channel. This is the Royal Realm, where we like to look at the positive side of gaming. Thank you so much for joining me, and as always, if you do like the content in this video, then consider hitting the subscribe button and the like button. I'm not going to waste your time. Last week there was quite a lot of contention. Nintendo revealed the Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo and people were going crazy. Obviously, that's an amiibo that you're going to use in Skyward Sword HD, which is releasing, I believe, next month for those of you who are planning to purchase that. And that's going to be a great game. I'm sure a lot of people have not played that game. There are, I believe, some 80+ million users who have a Switch, who have not purchased or played that game. I guarantee it, because I believe the original run for Skyward Sword was at about 10 million, I think, at a maximum of sales for the Wii, which is a long time ago. Obviously 10 years ago that game did come out, and a lot of people, I'm sure, enjoyed that game a lot. They have made quality of life improvements in the actual game itself for those of you who are just going to get the base game by itself. But if you want to get the Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo, there are little changes that they've made for that. And obviously, those of you who aren't aware, I've never played this game either, so I'm judging all of this by the ad that you're watching right now. The Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo will help you move from sky to surface or surface to sky from wherever you are, and when you use it again, you can go back into the exact place that you were when you started or when you first used the Amiibo to move you into whichever area you wanted to go to. And now a lot of people are furious about that because it is a quality of life improvement for the game. I have never played this game, so I can't tell you how much that is going to affect you. I can't tell you whether or not you will definitely need that Amiibo to make the game a lot easier. I'm sure it'll make the game faster, but whether or not you actually need to get the Amiibo to play and enjoy the game, I think is an overdraw. Obviously, a lot of people were annoyed by the fact that they did release this or are releasing this Amiibo as something that is tied behind basically a paywall, because you will have to purchase the Amiibo if you want to get that. So that is one thing that I can get. I can understand that as a matter of contention for a lot of people who were looking forward to this and can see this as an improvement for the game. But I just wanted to say, this is my opinion on this whole thing, is that everybody is going very nuts or getting very angry about this because it is a quality of life improvement and Nintendo is putting that behind a paywall. And I don't think that that is a necessary or a reason really to be angry. Like I said, positive side of gaming in the realm here. There is no real reason to be angry. Obviously, you can play the entire game without using that Amiibo. Obviously, you'll enjoy it. It might take you a lot longer or a little bit longer depending on how familiar you are with the game. But the idea of getting angry that Nintendo is putting this behind a paywall, I think is a little bit silly to me personally. There is no real reason to get angry at the idea that Nintendo would put something that is going to obviously improve the quality of life of that game or an improvement to the game itself and put that behind a paywall when it is not necessarily something that is required to complete and finish the game. I can understand people maybe getting angry if they say did not improve the ability to not just use the motion controls and to not use the joysticks there. That would make sense to me. That would be something that you could definitely get angry about, because obviously that you couldn't play that game on the Switch Lite if you wanted to, and you would have to have a Switch to play that. I could understand that level of anger. I cannot understand people getting angry that you will need to purchase this Amiibo to change something that obviously is going to make things a little faster. Obviously, it's going to change the way that you do play the game, but it's not necessarily something that is required to be angry. I get that people don't like the fact that this is a change that has been put behind a paywall. I get that people don't like the fact that maybe they'll now need to purchase this Amiibo in order to be able to do this. That is understandable. You don't want to pay extra for stuff that you feel like should already be in the game. I completely get that. But I can see it at the same time, Nintendo and their response to this would be, it's not necessary to finish the game or to play the game. It is an optional extra that you can purchase if you want to. No different to having DLC to a game, by the way. You don't need to play the DLC to really understand the game, but you would purchase it because you want to enjoy more of the game. I can see that being this way. So to me personally, that kind of rage or outrage that happened for this game last week and over the weekend is not something that is necessary. Nintendo has been doing some great things of late, and this, I think, it's not necessarily one of the great things that they've done, but it's definitely not something that people need to be angry at Nintendo for. I will just say that right now. Considering I've never played this game, I'm not really angry with Nintendo for this. I don't understand the anger here, but when I do play the game, maybe I will see it and maybe I will purchase the Zelda and Loftwing Amiibo. If I do, I will let you know what kind of achievements that you get or advancements you get. Obviously, I won't be able to play that game until I do get the Switch Pro or XL or whatever it's going to be called, and I'm very, very keen for that. But that's all for now. I just wanted to make a very quick video voicing the idea that the outrage for this amiibo and this little change, it's really not necessary, guys. So like I said, this is the positive place where we talk about the positive side of gaming. Look for the benefits in this, okay? There is an amiibo, you can choose to get it. You don't need to get that if you don't want to. You will still be able to play and finish Skyward Sword, and now you won't even need to use motion controls, which is something that was there for the Wii version. So if you do not want to use motion controls, you don't have to. That's a positive side. If you don't want to be able to go from surface to sky, from sky to surface, from any point in dungeons, in houses, wherever you go, then you don't need that ability at all to play and finish this game. So just think about that while you're getting, if you're getting angry, remember to look at the positives in anything that you find, especially with gaming, because gaming is an amazing thing that we get to do. Thank you so much for your time. I'm not going to waste any more of it. Have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Let me know if you think that my opinion on this whole subject is garbage or if it's not a bad one at all. Otherwise, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.